to Port Elizabeth, and the Highlanders ran out onto Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium this morning to play the bottom of the table Southern Kings, who've won just 2 games all season. The home side opened the scoring with a penalty. Then the Kings centre, Shane Gates, got into trouble for lifting in a tackle and was sent to the bin. That opened the door for the Highlanders, and Matt Faddis took full advantage.
How's the space looking, guys? Finds Faddis, and a good step from Matt Faddis. And eventually, the crack in the defence had to appear.
But just before the break, it was the home side on the attack, with Wandi Mjikevu finding a huge hole in the Highlanders' defensive line.
But quick ball, and there is the try for the Kings. A beautiful line from Wandi Mjikevu.
Elgar Watts missed a conversion, and it was 10-8 to the Highlanders at the break. Into the second spell, and it was the Highlanders hitting back in the 46th minute with Matt Faddis in for his second out wide.
The advantage here for the Highlanders. They'll want more than just 3 from this visit, and they are going to get it. Faddis is in for his second try of the game.
The Highlanders were in again 9 minutes later to extend their lead. This time, Dan Pryor touching down off a Highlanders line-out.
And the maul rumbling effectively, and the try is scored by the Highlanders.
The Kings kept in touch with a penalty and then backed that up with a long-ranging, free-flowing movement that eventually resulted in Stephen Sykes crashing over.
Give it, Williamson, Sykes! Wow, that's a fabulous try.
With the conversion, it was back to a 2-point game. But the Highlanders bounced back, finding space out wide as Jack Wilson went over for the visitors' 4th try.
Booth for Osborne, and into the corner goes Wilson.
The game wrapped up for the Highlanders in the 76th minute. Lima Sopawanga with a well-placed kick for Patrick Osborne, who was floating out on the wing.
Sopawanga puts in the cross kick here for Osborne, and that is brilliantly executed.
The bonus point try came up in the 79th minute with Faddis cutting inside to grab his hat-trick.
Faddis, up the middle he goes, and Matt Faddis is going to put the perfect finish on the game for the Highlanders. A hat-trick for him.
And there was even time for a 7th try as Aki Siuli ran clear through a tiring Kings defence.
Jamie Booth, the debutant, gets his pass away, and they've got time for one more through Aki Siuli.
Converted by Fletcher Smith, the game going from a 2-point tussle to a 30-point blowout over the final 20 minutes. Final score, Highlanders 48, Southern Kings 18.